So, not only did we illegally detain Mr. Garcia from Maryland, not only did we illegally deport Mr. Garcia from Maryland, not only did we illegally deport him to El Salvador, the one country he was specifically protected from ever being deported to again, but now it has come out that we're paying El Salvador to keep him. Our tax dollars are going to El Salvador to keep a man who was in this country legally, who had no criminal record, who has never been determined in a court of law to be part of any gang or terrorist organization at all. Our tax dollars are going to keep him there.
I asked the vice president if Abrego Garcia has not committed a crime, and the U.S. courts have found that he was illegally taken for the United States, and the government of El Salvador has no evidence that he was part of MS-13. Why is El Salvador continuing to hold him in CCOT? And his answer was that the Trump administration is paying El Salvador, the government of El Salvador, to keep him at CCOT.
So, in addition to MAGA no longer giving a shit about the rule of law, in addition to MAGA being okay with foregoing due process, in addition to MAGA making up stories about a man that was here illegally in order to justify the fuck up of the administration, the fuck up that the administration admitted in a court of law. And that's the really important thing to remember here. The only thing that the federal government has ever testified to in a court of law is that they fucked up. They have yet to show or argue in a court of law that Abrego Garcia was part of MS-13 or 16 or whatever the fuck it's called, the gang. They won't go into court and say that, because then they'll have to prove it. They'll say it to the cameras, they'll say it to a gaggle of news reporters, but they won't say it in a court of law. Anyway, on top of all of that, now it has come out that our tax dollars are going to illegally keep this guy there? Really? You guys are okay with that, MAGA? Because if you're part of that side of the political aisle, if you're part of the MAGA wing of our political landscape here in the United States of America, and you are okay with the United States of America using taxpayer dollars to pay to illegally keep someone in a foreign prison, then you don't ever get to fucking talk to me about waste, fraud, and abuse again. Ever. You have forfeited the right to discuss waste, fraud, and abuse for as long as you fucking live.